film you now or something?
Nobody in the back. Oh, you okay?
Yeah. So what's up, George? How's your back and how's your knee?
It's bad.
It's bad?
Frozen. I've just got to straighten out my back. It's going out on me. It's the wind. See, did you feel that wind in the truck?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it's not just my knee now, it's my back. And then this wind.
There's no buildings to block the wind.
There's no buildings.
Yeah.
So it takes me almost off the shoulder sometimes. And I gotta keep my focus on the road. If I lose 1 second on the road, I can get splattered.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my focus, and when this big wind comes, it literally moves me around, and I can lose my focus on the road. I'm just sharing some feelings on what I have to go through on this road. So today's a bit harder, but I think we're halfway there. About halfway there, I think. Is that our cup? No.
No.
The back pain is starting to come to the front. It's on the chest. I pulled some kind of muscle in the back. So I'm going to have to, when we get to Napanee, I got to check in again.
Yeah.
Probably a sports clinic or something. Okay, I'm just going to be 5 minutes, and then I'll get back on the road.
All right.
Pretty much between Kingston and Belleville. We're the almost every print publication there.
I'm ready. Well, I didn't know exactly
We'll hear all about it.
Yes.
So this is George here. Get ready here.
Take us. Well. Keep a hat on me. Should I keep it at? I am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
This is the torch of life that I'm going to pass to you. And it's been on a long journey on this particular one. I'm making my way back to Toronto. And we're hoping one day that we can get comprehensive care for sickle cell disease. We've been using the torch for 14 years, organ and tissue donations.
Yes.
But people that are suffering with sickle cell have their lives saved through a bone marrow transplant. So it becomes part of our mission to help diseases like that as well.
Well, George, I really appreciate what you and your organization are doing. It's organ transplants and organ donations and organ tissues. I mean, that's the future. And we certainly here in Greater Napanee and Canada should be supporting you. I know the mayor has expressed his thoughts and concerns to me that people are not as aware of this as they should be. And I know that this is part of your quest, is to inform and get people involved. So we certainly wish you and your organization all the best. And Godspeed on your.
Would you like to interview the film crew here, or are you tight first?
No, I'm not tight, but I'm not. Here are a couple of mementos to you from the town of Greater Napanee. Well, that's not going to keep you warm in this this
Well, I
time of the
remember
year.
next time to come by in the summer.
Well,
we're
we're a
wearing this
wonderful
probably.
location in the summertime as well. And so you're on your way off to Toronto?
Well, tonight we're staying here, and then tomorrow morning we're off to Belvoir and stuff. Let's stop there.
It's a wonderful thing you're doing. That's it.
Thank you.
I always have a soft spot in my heart for people who go out of the way to think of other people. I wish you very much. Wish you very well.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I guess we can put him in this coat now.
Let me get a cup
6
first.
hours. Okay, I'm just going to put this out first.
Okay, and so where are you walking from? Where have you started and where are you finishing up?
Well, it turned into like a walk because I injured my knee.
Okay,
So I'm using a cane on the highway.
yeah.
And so I started from Ottawa on February 1st.
Okay.
And hopefully one piece I'll arrive in Toronto on February 17th. So it's about 500 kilometers.
Yeah. And it's to raise awareness for.
What we're doing in this particular case is we're trying to get comprehensive care for a disease, a deadly disease called sickle cell disease.
Okay.
And it doesn't exist as we speak. Like, it's not recognized as a legitimate disease.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's it called?
Sickle cell disease.
Do you have any idea how to spell that?
Yeah, I do.
washroom for
It's
anything?
S-I-C-K.
Just up here on second floor if you need a washroom for anything.
And then cell, C-E-L-L, and disease.
I'm not a big
Okay. And so what is it?
It's sort of like a blood disorder, so it's similar. Have you ever heard of leukemia? It's like a cousin of leukemia. So it's a blood disorder, and it's usually affects the black community and Asian, a bit of Asian, and a bit of Arab community as well. And as it stands, there's literally hundreds of thousands of people affected with this. And there's no comprehensive care. Like, that means that, like, a person suffering with diabetes has a bracelet, you know, that if should anything happen, they'll get care. That doesn't exist for sickle cell. So we're hoping to, MP Kirsty Duncan tabled a bill, it's called Bill C-605, a few weeks ago at Parliament Health. And in that bill, it's asking, you know, our country to create comprehensive care and recognize it as a disease. So if that bill gets passed, it'll mean a difference of saving thousands of lives. And so that's what we're trying to do in this campaign, is get that bill passed. And so by meeting the municipality, the mayor today, we're hoping we can get the MP on board, the MPP on board, you know, and that's the discussion that people need to have.
Are you also raising awareness for the need for
organ and tissue? Yeah, the torch that was passed was blessed by Pope John Paul II.
Okay.
It's on our website in case it's a very detailed information on it, and basically when he blessed it 9 years ago, he said organ and tissue donation was a genuine act of love, and encouraged us to spread it, the message throughout the world by having children carry the torch. And that's what we usually do. We arrange for school kids to carry the torch, and they've been doing that for the last 9 years. Millions of kids, well, throughout Canada. We went through 500 communities in Canada, northeastern United States, and you know, we're boundward to go to the rest of the world with the torch, and hopefully one day, like, everybody, or most of the world's population, could understand it's so easy to be an organ donor. And if we were able to convince half the world population to be organ donors, no one would die waiting. You know, it's that simple, really. So that's the other part of the.
I guess does organ donation and sorry, it's called
sickle cell disease. The
two
relation is because people suffering with sickle cell disease, if they're past the treatment stage, then the only thing that's going to be able to save their life is a bone marrow transplant. So the more people that we have, there's a world registry where anybody could be registered as a bone marrow transplant. There's a link that we have on our site that if you go on that link, right now there's presently, and it's a small amount compared to how many people that we have in the world. There's only about 15 million people registered. So when you think that there's 2 billion people, 4 billion people almost, that's a fraction. Like, we should get more people registered as bone marrow donors, because every day doctors are looking at that registry to see if there's a match for their patient. So, you know, that's where we come in, because we promote not only organ but tissue as well. So we're asking people to go to become to register as a bone marrow donor as well.
All right.
And that's really about it. Just want to also thank, of course, the municipality and Deputy Mayor Cole for coming out here, and also the Hampton Inn. They're providing a couple of rooms for us tonight. And also, Schulis Joe is giving us 3 meals.
Great, there last night. So, you'll get well fed.
Well, we're looking forward to that, because it's a hard day getting through the day. And to know that there's a whirlpool at the end of the, you know, you can see it. So.
And why is this cause so important
to me?
Are you an organ transplant recipient?
Oh, I am a recipient.
Oh, really?
As well. Like that's, you know, I mean, I know you hear that until it affects you. But we're trying to say, why wait until it affects you? Because somewhere along the line, people's organs fail for whatever reason. And usually that's going to be the only thing that's going to save your life is an organ transplant, or you might have a friend or a family, or you might be a donor.
Yeah.
So this applies to everybody. Like, you know, shouldn't wait to. But when I,
Take care.
you know, needed a liver transplant, in the Toronto hospital, it was like people were dying every day on my floor because organs. And the sad part was 3 floors below the emergency floor, you know, like there was potential gifts that were available but were being discarded in the garbage. I mean, that's the reality of what, and I go, and during that time, this doesn't make sense. And I said, if somehow I survived this, like I was fortunate to get a liver, I got to do something about this, and that's, I'm just keeping my word, you know.
And you had a liver transplant, so how long ago?
15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you recovered as soon as you...
Oh yeah, I did a walk across Canada like 2 years later.
Yeah.
I wanted to show that, you know, we're not hooked up to machines.
Yeah.
That you get your, you know, your normal life back.
Yeah.
Because people had this perception that you got machines following you after you get a transplant, you know, and it's not the case, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so by doing what I did,
Yeah.
kind of just, look, these things work, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well,
one question.
yeah, sure.
Which school did April Levine go to? Does
Well,
anybody
she
know?
went, we just have one high school here.
Oh, okay, so
And
she had
it's
to go to that high school.
Napanee District Secondary School.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, each
Yeah.
city, each town that we go to, we just kind of get little momentum. There you go, Donnie. Yeah, so,
Hello. Hello.
yeah, we're probably, if we get time, we're just gonna snap a shot.
Okay.
Maybe, we try and, I mean,
We don't see her too often, mind you, but that's where she went to school.
that's where she went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there's a pizza place.
Yeah,
is it on
that's the-
Dundas, where you can get the Avril Lavigne slice?
Oh, really?
And she allowed them to use her name,
Right.
because I think as a kid, she used to get pizza there, I
Yeah,
believe, that's
yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a connection with
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne Pizza, so,
Yeah.
thank you.
And I can't remember which shop it is, but I think is it on Dundas Street?
I think it's
just
the little
down
one
here?
on the west end here, yeah.
That might be one for the scrapbook. Okay. Well,
Do you have a card?
Yeah.
Your weekly paper or daily?
Yeah, we come out on Thursday.
Okay.
This one that's coming out tomorrow, we just put to bed, so this
Yeah,
will have
yeah.
to go the
Oh, no,
following
no.
Thursday, but,
No problem.
but yeah, no,
We're just trying to collect all the media
yeah,
stories.
okay, yeah, and the website's on my card there, it should be on the website.
Oh,
I'm
perfect.
guessing we'll use it next Thursday, so
Yeah,
it should
okay.
be on by then, and so where are you from originally?
Toronto.
You're from Toronto? Okay, yeah, so you're going from Ottawa to your hometown.
Yeah, I never did that before. I've
Yeah,
always,
yeah.
you know, going.
Yeah. This is probably the halfway point. Oh, maybe
It
it's a
is,
little
it just
closer to
passed,
Toronto.
just
Yeah.
passed.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the halfway.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty darn chilly out there today.
It was,
Yeah.
tomorrow's gonna be worse.
Is it, well, it's supposed to snow, isn't it?
I just gotta get my back fixed. My back went on me
Yeah.
and my knee went out and I'm falling apart before I reach.
Okay.
But, you know,
Yeah.
one day at a time.
Yeah, well, safe travels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out.
Congratulations on the
And thank
work.
your editor, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, I will. All right,
Anyway,
Good man.
all right.
You smelling good.
All right, when I see you, yeah, good luck.
All right, man.
All right,
Take care.
we'll see you. All right, see you later.
Take care.
So we're just gonna make our way now, Mayor. We gotta make a couple of stops. I gotta go to that sports rec to see if I can get somebody to look at my knee.
Okay, okay, you know where you're going?
Yeah, it's actually right next door almost to the Hampton Inn.
Oh,
where
okay,
we're staying.
okay, you've got transportation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the only other thing I really wanted to mention, we're trying to get that bill passed, C-605, because that, Kirsty Duncan tabled it 3 weeks ago at Parliament Hill. That's how we set
Okay,
everything from,
okay.
you know. So we're trying to get all the MP and MPPs aware of it.
Okay,
So
well, it's a good time because there's a conference at the end of February
in Toronto.
in Toronto.
And Mayor Dennis Staples is actually going to be bringing sickle cell to that
Okay,
conference. So-
okay.
And he's going to speak to Deborah Matthews as well.
Because I plan on being there. so-
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why
okay.
along the way, every mayor and deputy mayor and all the councilors from here to Toronto, we're letting them know that you know, we're...
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And that's it.
You'll get great support from here, I can tell you that. I think it's a
Perfect.
great thing.
Perfect. That,
Anyway, good luck.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And we'll
much.
see you at the
Good
fair.
luck. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, thanks a lot.
Meeting you. Thanks a
What
lot.
day is that conference?
It starts on the Sunday, which is the last Sunday in February. I
Last
think
Sunday in
it's the 27th
20,
Okay.
29th and March 1st. Right?
and March 1st.
Perfect.
Yep,
Perfect.
yep.
Yes, I'll
Take
be-
care.
Start off with the flag. Got the logo on it. Then I'll show you some wind on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light it, I guess. Then you'll check the volume when we get there, yeah? You go get her?
Yeah, just walk towards the door.
Hi, Linda. Hi. Sorry, we're early.
That's okay, actually.